Sometimes I'll be a person with memory loss. Sometimes I'll be a guy. Sometimes I'll be a princess with better characteristics. Sometimes I'll be a detective. Sometimes a famous figure told me about their life experience. How nonsense and incredible they are. I am Sitina Shafika, gonna tell you how I became those. Welcome to the world when you're reading more. With reading, I'm gonna point out that you can be a successful person. You can build an analytical thinking and also can improve your mental illness. Stay tuned because it's gonna make you wanna reading more, either fiction or non-fiction books, and also I guarantee to you it will make you to be a better person and build a bright future for yourself, especially if you're a student. Ralph Lauren, an American fashion designer, once said that the books are open windows to the world and have power to transform lives. I agree with his statement because of why? Because of reading is learning. Learning is knowledge. Knowledge is power. Power is influence. And influence is ability to change the world. So it's clear that books are some sort of power which can transform your life to be a better one. But the problem here is some people out there don't really like to read a book, or they don't like read book, or they get easily bored and easily distracted when reading book. As a result, they do not finish the book. But here I'm gonna give you two examples of people who love to reading more and become successful. For the first one, Bill Gates, he's carrying the book whenever he goes, and he achieved his goal, which is to read 50 books in a year. It's a big amount of book, and by that, he become a richest man in the world and also brilliant. He also a co-founder of Microsoft Corporation, which is some sort of software that we use right now. For a second person, which is Elon Musk. I hope I pronounce it right. Elon Musk. If you know that he built a real rocket that go out to the space just by reading a book. How amazing is that? And he used to and still read 10 hours a day. They both love to read books, and you can see right now their life was more better when they read a bunch of great books. So I give a suggestion for you. If you don't like to read a book and you want to become successful as them, just pick a tiniest book or the genre of book that you so related with and read it. Soon you become addicted to reading more just like them. And I believe you can be successful or more successful than that. Speaking of the genre of book, have you ever read a mystery book and you solve the mystery by your own self before finishing? If so, you are able to improve and also can do an analytical thinking. What is analytical thinking? Analytical thinking is skills that allows you to observe, research, and also interpret a subject in order to develop a complex idea and also solutions. These skills actually is very great skill for students nowadays because we are a lack of skills to develop. And these skills will make us think creatively and also becoming us as a critical thinker. With creativity, especially me as a student who will go to practical training next semester, needs to give an out of the box ideas which is not boring and the idea is can build and solve one problem. And another reason we need to think creatively because of the employee, the employers and our company have a high expectation on university students. Next, critical thinker is an ability to think clearly and rationally to understand certain problem. We can with that we can create a great solution compared to others because we find an answer and see the problem from different perception and also different angle to find the best and solutions for the problem. So by reading this kind of genre, mystery, crime scene, or play out detective books are focusing on development to make us a reader to be critical thinker and also develop our brain function. This is proved by young New Haven teachers in Itsokay in United States. We go with the third and the last point, but first I'm gonna give a fact. If you know, mental illness is the second biggest health problem affecting Malaysians after heart disease. This according to the latest National Health and Morbidity Survey, which is every 3 in 10 adults aged 16 years and above in Malaysia suffer from some form of mental illness issues, which is we know that mental illness issue has so very kind of it. Besides profession, just to taking a treatment from professionals and also take a medicine, which is important. Besides that, how about you take a day off and reading a book? It's kind of like a self-care because mental illness patients need to take care of themselves internally and externally. By reading, I can say that you enter another nation. What we call is imaginations. It makes you forget about your problems, your stress, because you are escaping reality. It's just like you jump to another world where there is no your problems. You left the problem behind. And also there are studies. Reading just for 6 minutes will improve your quality of sleep, which is can help you and rest yourself, and sharpens the mental acuity and strengthens pathway of the brain while lowering blood pressure and heart rate. Just spend a minute to read. A day is just a minute. Read a book or article or your slide, lecture slide, or you can even read on newspaper online through a website or Facebook. Just read for at least 6 minutes. Just a bit of time of your day. It will help you to become a more person without no mental health issues. All in all, the key of becoming a successful person, build and strong your analytical thinking, and also to improve your mental health is by reading. By taking the first step to read, you'll be addicted to reading again, even though you are busy. Just pick up your favorite books or comics and pick up your favorite genre. Make a cup of coffee or tea, or even you can drink a plain water and sit at your comfort spot on your bed also can and enjoy your journey of reading into an unlimited life story. But if you ask me, do I read more? Yes, I do love read more, especially physical books. Anyway guys, happy reading.